today without connecting. This is enough of talk, and we need some action.
Plans of action. Community members say those will help in the fight to end youth violence. We heard from Cincinnati leaders and advocates and stakeholders this morning in our first of several Search for Solutions conversations. WCPO 9 News reporter Valerie Lyons was there listening and speaking with attendees as well. She's live right now at the bank. So Valerie, that area as well as government and Fountain Square were put into focus today.
Yeah, Craig, those areas are where we're seeing a lot of the violence involving teens, like over the weekend when a 16-year-old was shot and killed here at the banks. Now, most of these incidents are happening after midnight, so one solution brought up today is possibly getting adults out in these hot spots during those hours.
If the police can tell me when crimes are happening, then I got to mobilize citizens, individuals, families at that time so that they too can be a part of the work.
The work to end youth violence. Pastor Ennis Tate shared his thoughts with me Wednesday, just moments after a room full of his peers shared their own.
It's more than just police. It is community as well.
It's a million groups. When we going to take action? When we going to do something?
We open the floor to discussion, passing the mic to leaders, advocates, and stakeholders in WCPO's first Search for Solutions roundtable.
We want to know real skills to be able to connect with our children and get to the root of the issue before the guns get in their hands.
Mo Poetry Phillips says the root is trauma, generational pain, and systemic failure that can lead kids down the wrong path.
I've almost lost my life too many times to count because of my environment, things that I can't control.
Thanks to local nonprofit Superseeds, Mariah Bolander says she found the right path. She joined other Cincinnati youth in sharing their own perspectives, giving the adults a look at violence through their eyes.
Y'all don't understand that even if we don't want to be in them predicaments, sometimes just because the neighborhood we in, we got to have a gun. Like, I live in Avondale. You know how many shootings my little cousin, they like 11 and 12. They just got shot.
Do you think the kids speaking here today made a difference?
I think it gave us a reality check.
But Tate says he wants to hear from more young people, those who haven't shared their stories before, stories that could open more eyes.
I want to see real.
And minds to solutions.
Some things are programmed. Everything can be a program. Some things have got to be a process, and some things have got to be a presentation.
Yeah, and we saw a lot of networking after the roundtable. People in groups who really had never met before today's discussion, connecting, making plans of action, both for now and for the future. And then also in attendance was Norwood-based advocate Bishop Sonny James. He says he is working on a new boots on the ground collaborative initiative, and he actually, right after I finished speaking with Pastor Ennis Tate, he pulled him aside and asked him if he could join him and be a part of that. Craig?
Well, Valerie, a lot of solutions mentioned here today. Mayor Aftab Purival was also at this discussion today, and he addressed the possibility of a city curfew.
He very quickly shut that idea down, Craig. He says he has no interest in jailing kids for curfew violations. He posed the question to the room saying even if police showed up and apprehended those teens, a lot of these teens don't feel like being at home. They're not comfortable being at home. So if they're apprehended, where will the city place them? For now, reporting live in the banks, Valerie Lyons, WCPO 9 News.
All right, Valerie, thank you. And if you were not able to join us at today's event, but still have ideas or solutions you think could help with the issue, just head on over to WCPO.com/finding solutions. You'll find a spot where you can submit your questions or comments right there.